Run it back, Nation. What is good? Sixers sickos. What is good? Give me 5,000 million likes on this video. I want to say a couple of things, and we're going to react to something that could be important, and I want your opinion on it. First thing I want to say is, yes, the Sixers lost to the Indiana Pacers. No, nobody should care that much. Okay? One of the top comments on the video, on the stream, shout out to Sheriff Gotcha. I pinned it to the top of the live stream from last night. It says, anyone else not pressed about this regular season loss, especially ones where KJ Martin is getting 31 minutes? It is what it is. But I will say this. The end of the Sixers bench is fucking terrible, bro. Terrible. Bro, how many players are on this team that can't give you a single solid minute of NBA basketball? So I do think that is an issue. Do other teams go to their deep bench and it looks like the local AAU team? Do other teams do that? I'm not sure. But I mean, Furkan Korkmaz, Jaden Springer, KJ Martin. We're not going to talk about Ricky Council and Turk Smith. Those are G League guys. But these three guys, KJ Martin, Jaden Springer, and Furkan Korkmaz, they're on active roster spots. They all three suck, bro. They all three are absolutely god-awful and can't play a lick of NBA basketball. So, get them out of here. Give me three other guys for the last three roster spots and see what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Why do the Sixers always have these guys that are here for 18 years doing nothing on the end of the bench? I just wanted to say that. Also, for every Sixers fan that freaks out every time you lose a regular season game, the reigning champion Denver Nuggets, who we just beat a couple nights ago, just lost to the New York Knicks, 122-84. They scored 84 total points. Nikola Jokic, 31-11, 3 assists, 7 turnovers. Jamal Murray had 9 points on 3 for 11. We want Tyrese Maxey to be the Sixers version of Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray dropped 9 points last night. Do you know what would happen in the Sixers fan base to Tyrese Maxey if he dropped 9 points on 3 for 11? Teams have bad games. They have games where they shoot the ball poorly. The Denver Nuggets shot 19% from 3. The Sixers last night against the Pacers shot 20% from 3. You gotta calm down. Teams have bad games. It literally does not matter at all. If they string together a bunch of those, then yeah, you have a problem. Just wanted to say that. Now let's get into what Joel Embiid said, and I want your opinion on it. All right, man. Shout out to our boy Keith Pompey for this one, putting together a couple of quotes after last night's loss, okay? Here you go. Joel Embiid managing his knee. Embiid was far from his dominant self, sure. The reigning MVP scored 31 points to extend his streak of 30-plus performances to 21 games, which, like, in garbage time, the game was already over. To me, personally, it's getting kind of annoying. It really is. Like, I don't give a fuck about a 30-point streak. When the Sixers are down by 27 points and there's 8 minutes left, he shouldn't be in the game. But that's just me. Give me your opinion on that in the comments, okay? He gave his teammates and Sixers fans a scare when he fell awkwardly and grabbed his left knee during the game. Yeah, he banged knees with somebody earlier in the game, and he's been out with knee swelling prior to this. But even before then, the 7-time All-Star was sluggish and couldn't move on defense. He was a minus 20 in 31 minutes, 17 seconds on the floor. Thursday was Embiid's 6th game back after being sidelined with knee swelling. I haven't been feeling too well, but I just got to keep battling, he said of his knee. I can manage it. I can go from there. Okay. Part of me is like, shit. Here we go again. I feel like we're in the middle of a playoff series and Joel Embiid is battling a knee issue. No, we're in the middle of the regular season and Joel Embiid is battling a knee issue. What you saw last night, if that was because of a knee issue, there is a major reason to be concerned. Because you need, for the first time in a million years, Joel Embiid to be healthy in the playoffs to have a shot at anything. And you saw a game last night where he did not look like himself, wasn't moving on defense, and the Indiana Pacers were just getting wide open layups left and right because he has a sore knee still. And if that happens in a playoff series, we are fucked. He made 11 of 20 shots. Embiid usually has his way with Miles Turner, but on this night, he had a tough time keeping up with the Pacers center. Turner had 20 points on 7 for 12 shooting, including making 3 of 6 pointers, 3 of 6 3-pointers to go with 9 rebounds and 2 blocks. I do think trying to guard Pascal Siakam slash in the lane definitely adds a dynamic to the Indiana Pacers offense that the Sixers struggled with last night also. Meanwhile, Pascal Siakam kept crashing the lane. I just said that. Scoring easy baskets over the solid rim protector. The Pacers scored 68 points in the paint. The Sixers weren't very good at guarding the initial action, but Embiid was too slow to move over to react. Yeah, well, everyone was. Tyrese Maxey wasn't even moving on the three-point line. Kelly Oubre wasn't moving on the three-point line. Nobody was moving. Nick Nurse addressed the media before Embiid during postgame. The coach was asked if the center was hampered by his knee or illness. Not that I know of on either one of those. Man, I can't read today. But I agree with you. He was a little sluggish, but he wasn't the only one that looked sluggish. Don't say sluggish. Don't say Joel looked sluggish because you can go down a pretty good list there if you want to. Good point, Nick. Very good point. For the team, Batum could have easily missed the game. The Sixers forward hadn't been in a basketball setting since Monday's victory over the San Antonio Spurs, dealing with an illness. Batum spent all Tuesday and Wednesday in bed, leading to his missing Wednesday's practice. Still sick, he wasn't on hand. Do the Sixers have the plague? Do the Sixers have the plague? We have more guys missing games with injury, illness. We have more guys missing games with illness right now than we did in freaking COVID, dude. We didn't have this many guys missing games during COVID. Every night now, 4, 5, 6 guys are sick, but nobody's talking about it. What is it? Why aren't we freaking out about it anymore? I don't want to get into that, buddy. I don't want to get into that. Why COVID was a thing and now it's not. But the Sixers, do they got COVID? What do they got? They got RSV? What do they got? There's some kind of virus in this locker room. That is getting annoying now. But knowing the Sixers were undermanned, the 35-year-old arrived at the arena before the start of the game, and Batum said, the first half was a nightmare for me. I tried. I was shooting well, but I couldn't move the way I wanted I could. So the whole Sixers team is sick. The whole Sixers team has an illness. It's not COVID. I don't know what it is, but it's something that's bad, okay? Who else talked? What is this? I don't want this. The Sixers were without Harris, Marcus Morris Sr., left foot plantar fasciitis. When the hell did that happen? Mo Bamba, right knee inflammation. Robert Covington, left knee bone bruise. Kenny Lofton, personal reasons. Hope everything's okay. Maybe he just took a trip out of town to get a cheesesteak. DeAnthony Melton back. The whole team's injured, bro. We got to get it together. Tobias Harris was missed in this game. I think he was. I think he would have dropped a 20-piece in this game. Like Batum, Harris missed Wednesday's practice and Thursday's morning shoot-around. He was ruled out an hour before the game.